Hey guys, what's going on? TG Joan here, aka Lewis. Most of you probably already know who I am. Today we got ourselves some drifting in Forza Horizon 4. We should probably get ourselves in one of the drift cars. We'll start off smart and we'll go with the... Oh, where are we looking? It's in here somewhere, the Formula Drift, there it is. One of the Formula Drift cars. Let's go with Chelsea Denofa's Mustang. We'll give it a go. We'll turn the traction control off, stability control off, pretty much everything off. I am playing in manual. So, here we go. Traction control off, stability control off. We are in manual. It's about all the settings that we need to know. Let's drop out into the rear camera. Let me know if the audio is all okay. If there's anything wrong with it, just drop a message in the chat. Feel free to drop a message in the chat as well. I will reply to it when I've seen it. I think we'll probably kick things off with a little bit of a warm-up. And then once we've just a little bit of a warm-up, we'll do some drift zones, maybe even jump online for some drift adventures. Well, not particularly good, but it's all about having fun, having a bit of a good time. And if any of you guys have got the game and you want to join in, drop a message in the chat. We'll see if we can get you on as well. Right, let's take a look. What have we got for drift zones? Oh, no, pressed the wrong button again. So, them all off. Drift zones, there we go. So, I do believe anything's on tarmac I've already 3-starred. Anything's on dirt I have not. But... well, give them a go anyway. Leaderboards. Not going to get anywhere close to those, but we'll certainly give it a go. I see no reason. Drop a message in the chat to say hi if you're here. Obviously you cannot if you are not. Just let me know how you're doing. If you've got yourself a beverage, let me know what you've got. We'll get down to it. Oh, this is not going to work out to be a great run.
You have arrived at your
100k. It's better than 0k. Highest is 145k. Let's see if we can beat it.
At your destination.
Okay, 120k. Better than last time. I think we need to sort out our gearing. Don't mind all the noise, that is just little sorting out how to do it. You're just throwing everything everywhere now, aren't you? On purpose, yeah, of course. Machine the car. Did download the tune for this, but I'm not really liking it. We'll put the front down. Put it 20 to start. I'm gonna drop the rears up. Drop the rears up? Put the rears up. We'll go for 36. Gearing. Put a bit more speed out of it. I want to change gear less. Camber seems fine. Roll bars. Just put some stiffness in the back. Spring should be fine. Damping fine. Brake, diff. Lock the diff up. We'll give it a go. May work, may not work. Good start.
At your destination.
I'm going to say straight off the bat that gearing is not good enough. So, change the gearing up. It is. We'll go more for acceleration. It's probably back to where it was when we started. Out of the way, Mini. Need more angle out of this. I've got some better cars. Might have to jump into some of those.
You have arrived at your
The 124,000, so we've gone up from the second run. We'll give it another go. That was awful. That wasn't much better.
You have arrived at your destination.
About the same again. Go on then, we'll do one more run. See what we can get.
Arrived at your destination.
Yeah, we'll swap out the cars. We'll pick up one of the better ones. Just to get ourselves feeling good and getting our high score. Let's change the car. So back up into Formula Drift. Got this one. Any of the records I've got, I've probably set with this one. There we go, that's much nicer.
You have arrived at
Score's
your
not quite as high,
destination.
but I did mess up and go into 4th by accident. So let's run it back.
You have arrived at your destination.
There we go, we've beat our personal best. So. Oh, chicken nugget, wonderful, thank you. Yeah, go on then. Onion rings as well. Oh, only got 2 stars on this one. So, that one to go. What do you say, darling? Yep. Okey-doke. Who's always put me facing the wrong way? See if we can get our 3 stars.
You have arrived at your destination.
So we need about, what was it, 90k? I'm not going to get it like that. We'll call this a practice.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okie dokie. Just turn around, we'll try it again. I'm sure if we're trying hard enough, we can get this one no problem.
You have arrived at your destination.
There we go, pretty sure that's the 3 stars. There it is. 3 stars on the drift zones. So, let's go check, let's see if we've got any more. On tarmac. Off-road drift sections. I do find particularly difficult. But I do believe that to be all the on-road ones. So, you know what? Let's use our on-road drift car to do some off-road drifting, because it's worth a try. Sorry about the headset. Sorry about the green screen. That side. I just cannot seem to get it to work right first time. I'm pretty sure I need to iron the green screen. But I'm sure that you won't mind for this small amount. Not sure we're going to need 3rd gear for this. Shift it down to 2nd. It's substantially more difficult to drift on this dirt, but screwed it up already. Definitely need to build ourselves an off-road drift vehicle. So I think that may well be, in a moment, our mission. Because this one just is not working.
You have arrived
So,
at your
if anyone's got any ideas or any recommendations for a good off-road drift car, I'll be glad to take on your recommendations. And we'll start by building one. Let's see what we've got in our garage already. I'd say probably four-wheel drive is going to be our best bet, but I don't really want to run four-wheel drive. I don't like the four-wheel drive drifting mechanics. That could be an interesting one. Or... don't feel like BMW's going to make anything. Well, that might work. Got something that's reasonably short wheelbase, but maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a rally expert. But Ferrari's not going to do us anything. Oh, we got the Fiesta, we got the Focus RS, and we got the RS RX in here somewhere. The RS 2000, the RS Cosworth. We got the Sierra Cosworth as well. Tell you what, should we start with the Sierra Cosworth? We'll put some mods on it. We can certainly find out whether or not it's any good. So, upgrades and tuning. Let's do some heavy upgrades. Oh, let's check first of all actually to see if it's got any engine swaps. Let's put the stock one. 3.296, 62 V8. V8. Rally. I feel like the rally's probably going to do us the best. Currently running rear wheel drive. We'll try it on rear wheel drive. If it's not working, we'll go over four wheel drive. I don't think we're going to need the weird aero packages. So, tyres. Try the rally compound tyres. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to do us the best. Chunk them up as well. We are going to go fully overboard with the power. Sort out those track widths. Okie dokie. Right, let's start with the power mods. So we're talking 668 brake horsepower. Let's change out the brakes, put some race brakes on, put the rally springs on rather than the drift springs, stiffen her up. We won't put the cage in, but we will do the weight reductions. And drivetrains, we'll swap all of this out for the top spec stuff. And we'll call it quits there. I think we'll give it a go and we'll see how it feels, how it controls. I don't think that's the right words. See how it feels and how well we can control it. Better words. Okay, so let's jump out. We'll start off with one that looks relatively simple. I say that, and I'll probably pick one that's relatively difficult. We'll take this one. We'll go in from that side. See no reason why not. I am going to mute my phone so it doesn't keep disturbing us. Okie dokie. So then, we are facing the right way. Let's give it a go. Instantly, that feels better than I expected it to.
You have arrived at your destination.
So just short of 60,000 on the first run. I don't know what we need for 3 stars. That was it? That's what we needed for 3 stars. Okay. Let's start. We'll 3-star them all then. Or at least we'll try. We'll try and run a 3 stars. See how many we can get. hopefully we can get them all. If we can get 3 stars on them all, then we'll jump online and we'll try ourselves an online adventure. An online drift series even. Oh dear. That's gone horribly wrong. But 5th gear might have been a bit too much up here. 4th seems to be manageable. Oh no, there we go again. Oh, I'm not doing well today. Got to try and stay on the course. That might help us a bit.
You have arrived at your destination.
So 79,000 on that one. I doubt that's 3 stars. That's quite a long drift run. Yeah. But it's sideways always. Star card, wonderful. Fortunately, didn't get to see how many we need to actually get ourselves up to 3 stars. So we're just gonna have to wing it. Hopefully do better than we did the last time. Not fall off the cliff. That's gonna be a good start if we can do that. Might even today break out the wheel. We have got the Logitech 920 next to me. I really do struggle to drift on that wheel. 103,000 points, personal best. I'm sure that's going to be 3 stars. I've pressed the wrong button there. There we go, there's the 3 stars. Yeah, so I have got the Logitech G920 steering wheel. We'll probably break it out and have some fun with it at some point. Let's just get these all nailed first. So that's the one we tried the first time. We'll give it another go. Try our best, let's see what we can do. It's going to be better than nothing. I don't think this is the one to try the first time, is it? Oh dear. That's not going to do us any favours.
You have arrived at your destination.
51 Ks. I'm sure that 60 Ks is probably going to be the 3-star mark on that one. Oh no, 50 Ks it probably was then. Okay, move on. Let's go for the next one. So we'll jump up here. I'm very surprised at how well this car actually feels. Considering we just threw some things on there. We haven't actually tuned it at all, apart from just adding the mods. So I'm very impressed. Probably a reason why people like these cars so much. Oh, no, we're going around. If you do go too far off, or you do end up like going the wrong way, it does like cancel your run and you have to start completely over again. The only thing I'm finding that it doesn't like to drift slow.
at your destination.
when you try and drift a bit too slowly on it, it does just spins. Oh, we got the 3 stars on that. Wasn't expecting that. That was a very long drift run. We only got the 54,000, so quite surprised at that. Let's keep running our way down. What have we got? So we got this one a bit. This is the one we tried first, isn't it? So don't forget to drop a message in the chat, say hi. I will respond to you if you drop a message in there. I don't get many views, so I got the time to respond to you. If you all go absolutely mad and start spamming my chat, then I'm not going to be able to respond to you because I'm not going to be able to see it. But providing that that doesn't happen, I will respond to every message I see. So, just drop a message, say hi. Nobody's going to bite. Oh, that was terrible. Why Billy invited me to play? I don't know if that's one of you guys that's watching.
Arrived at your destination.
If it is, I'd be happy to play with you. Just drop a message in the chat first so I know who it is. I don't want to join random people and them have their mics on. Be shouting profanities constantly. Oh, that's weird. That didn't start. Go back a bit. There we go. Oh dear. I think maybe we did need that 4-wheel drive, you know. I'm sure we can manage it without.
You have arrived at your destination.
64,000. How close does that get us? Ah, 65,000 is what we needed. Okay, we'll get it this time. Well, we didn't spin, we saved that bit. There we go.
You have arrived at your destination.
73. That should be it. Yep, there it is. So, let's move on again. What have we got next? We got these two next. So, start this one. We are playing on the controller. Like I said, we can move on to the steering wheel a bit later on. I want to get all 3 stars on these. And once we got all 3 stars, I suppose we could probably break it out. Have a bit of fun. Facing the wrong way as usual. So, let's give this one a go. Oh, no. That's not what we want to do. I'm surprised that did not cancel then. I did roll backwards. I'm noticing this guy does not like to do slowly at all.
You have arrived at your destination.
Go on, tell me that was 75,000. I'll be 600 points off. Oh no, it's a lot more than that. Okay then. But we're gonna need some speed to get up to that one then. We're not going to get them like that. Not at all are we going to get them like that.
You have arrived at your
There's
destination.
90Ks. I'm pretty sure it's 100Ks. No, it's 90Ks. There we go. We got that one as well. So, this is our next one. We'll come in from this side. Hopefully we can come in a little bit faster as the turn is longer. Because the turn is longer. There's the hairpin out on the other side, so I don't want to lose all my speed at the start of the run. Then again, I'm not even just earning anything because I can't stay on the track. I probably should spend the time to actually check in the first place before we even start these, whether or not we're like what amount of points we're even going for. This is a terrible run. But at least we can do the maths and find out what we're supposed to get.
You have arrived at your destination.
Excuse me a second. So, 45,000 points. And I didn't see how much more we needed. So, we'll do it again. That's better. That's much better this time.
You have arrived at your destination.
73,000. Is it enough? There it is. That's definitely enough. Moving on. Let's go up. Is that all of them? Every drift zone at 3 stars now? I think it is. Certainly looks that way. So, now, I suppose, can give you all a bit of a laugh. And I'll grab out the wheel. And you can see me fail at that. So, if anything disconnects, I apologise. I am trying to shuffle everything around. To get out the wheel. It's a butt in the middle for me. I have got the pedals underneath as well, and I do also have here the shifter as well. So, I'm probably not going to use the shifter all that much. There's too many things going on, and I have my force feedback nice and high when I'm playing racing games. So, I have to move over a little bit here. Let us move that. There's a slight difference to the green screen, not much. And okay then. Yeah, it's just so much more awkward with the wheel. Yeah, but it's just, it snatches back out my hands like every time. So, rather than trying to do that on a day where it rips your wrists apart, we can jump over, we're getting something a bit more drifty that's not so powerful. I think our best bet is probably coming over to, there it is, Nissan. Fair lady there, 800 rear wheel drive. It's probably not going to be as ridiculously fast, and a lot less likely to kill me. I'm going to edit the title of our stream here so that people know that we got the wheel out. And we'll drop that in the tags as well. We need to put it in the tags. If I don't put it in the tags, people aren't going to find it when they search for it. So... save that. Let's get to it. Anyone who is here, do say hi. I'm not going to rip anyone's head off. Well, that's definitely V8 swapped. Tell you what I need to do. Need to change some of these wheel settings. Where are we going? Settings. In controls. Wheel. Advanced is one of these buttons. That one? It's that one. Invert force feedback. No, steering axis dead zone, we don't have that. Steering axis dead zone outside. We'll up that. Send our... what's it called up through the roof? We don't need to do anything with acceleration. Force feedback, understeer. Centering spring scale. Turn it down. And we'll drop the force feedback scale a bit as well. Drop that down to 75. Just so it stops trying to rip my wrists off. Steering sensitivity 65, we'll up that 70. Give that a feel. I don't know how Slap does it, to be honest. If you ever watched any of Slap Train's videos, he's always drifting, he's always got the wheel. I mean, he certainly isn't using a Logitech 920. But we dodged the car, but we hit the tree. I feel like this has too much power for me to be learning to drift on. What's going to be a good car to learn to drift? I think. No, we don't want to go to the festival. I'm thinking just a boggo standard Mustang. Just a bog standard Mustang. Probably not going to try and absolutely rip us a new one. Have we got a boggo standard one? Got some old ones. New ones. Got a 350R. We'll try the 350R. I feel like the 350R is probably going to rip us a new one. But if you got any suggestions of a better car to try and learn to drift in with the wheel, let me know. So this doesn't want to drift now. Hey, you see where it's twisting my arms backwards and forwards? That is actually the force feedback. Okay, so 350R doesn't want to drift. Let's check out something else then. Can we see off the bat? LDR7. I'm not sure if that's going to let us drift at all. Hello. Beat all the cake, darling. Yeah, a little bit of that. Huh? Sure. Okay. M4 GTS is probably going to have a loose rear end. That sounds dodgy AF. Yeah, there we go. Let's get ourselves, I'd say, up in Edinburgh. Let's get ourselves into the city. A few twistier roads. Let's give it a go. Do you know what I think is probably going to be best is if we change our Logitech settings and reduce our 900 degrees of steering. Okie dokie. I'm going to put you on the Be Right Back screen. I am still going to be here. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to open Logitech G Hub and change my steering rotation from 900. But like, drop it to a more manageable. 360 is going to give me 180 degrees in either direction. So maybe 400, we'll go 400. It's taking longer than usual. Every time I open up Logitech Hub for the first time, it decides for some unknown reason it's going to completely disconnect and drop the steering wheel out, amongst other things.
have arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination.
How long have I had my mic muted for then? Such a noob move. So, like I said, we're going to probably have a break at 9:30 so that people can top up the beverages, go to the lavatory if required, and then we'll jump back on and we'll probably go till about 11 o'clock. However, I think what we might do is we might have that break now so that I can restart Forza, and once Forza is restarted, get back to it. So we'll have that break now because this is obviously crashed. I'll catch you all in about... Oh no, there it is. No worries. Let's go with it then. Right, we didn't drop down a gear and we nearly spun. This car really just wants to stay in third most of the time. Isn't really very happy when it's not in third. But it has a tendency to do that when you leave it in third. Not a bad line that time. Oh, that was a terrible corner. Not doing overly well today. I am using the controller. I've stopped using the wheel. Even with the controller, I'm still sitting down in 6th place at the moment. But even with the wheel, I don't think we'd have got very far. Because we can't even get around the most basic of corners at the moment. I'm a bit out of practice with this. It's been a long while since I've actually played it. There you go, we'll go for a fast lap now. I think we got about enough time to get one more lap in. We're 180 Ks, we'll probably get that 240 again. There we go, 250 Ks. Enough for 5th. And then that's the most points I've got so far today on that corner. Right when there's not enough time to finish the lap. Did I have that in 5th that whole time? That might be the answer then, just chuck it into 5th and leave it there. There you go, 5th place, 250 Ks. Like I said, we're never going to come first, I'm not exactly the best at this. No reason why not to keep trying, because then at least you're always getting better. If you're always playing against people that are worse than you, you'll never improve. You always play people against words. If you always play against people that are better than you, you're only going to learn from them, aren't you? So that's my theory on it all, and it's doing it again. Just going to sit here on this for a while. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call the break there, disappear for 5 minutes, go get yourself a nice beverage, get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever it is you drink. Maybe even get yourself a snack. I'm going to dispose the toilet and restart Forza Horizon. I'll catch you guys in about 5 minutes. Right then, guys, I'm back. Hope you're all back. That is,
Welcome back, Lewis.
thank you. We'll jump back into another drift adventure online. Probably won't get one with a sim car again, but it was good to try out different cars. I tend to stick to the same few for my events when I'm doing the events so that I can maintain consistency with the way it feels. Well, I thought the AI was going to go for a drift then. Just slam on the e-brake. That paint. Metallic paint. All-wheel drive, B to A class. What have we got for this one? We got another MX-5 for this. But we'll run the Nova. Pretty sure the Nova's the one I built specifically for this. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've tried. Thing looks like an absolute beast. And a rust bucket at the same time. I totally thought that it was the race. I got his feeling his car's not quite as quick. I think we left him behind a bit there. Going back for another go. With the same class, we've got to be the same class because he's got to pick the car for this event. I don't think this thing's set up for drifting too well. I think we're going to have to jump out of this one. This was definitely the wrong car. Obviously, no wonder we beat him. We come in, he's driving a drift car and I just smashed him in a race car. So, okay, I'm going backwards. We'll join another drift adventure. Not joining ranked ones, so it's not too much of a problem that we backed out. And hopefully this time we get in something that's actually a drift car, because this thing most certainly is not. I mean, there's the e-brake, and it's back straight. I don't want to rely on using the handbrake the whole time. It's just never going to work. Just going to lose all our speed constantly. So, take a look. Currently got 2 people watching. Those 2 people, make sure you say hi. Drop a message in the chat if you are there. There we go, Drift Adventure Session found. It's full, 12 players. The only thing that I don't like about the non-ranked Drift Adventures is it always will chuck you in halfway through. Same class again. This time we'll grab the Miata or the MX-5, depending on where you're from. Hopefully, I think it's a lot better at drifting than the one we were currently driving. I do like the way that in this game the wheels just aren't connected. This one definitely feels a lot better. We'll take everything out there. Give that another attempt to see how this thing actually feels in drift. It just wants to go wide all the time, but it's better than nothing. 35 seconds left on the next event, so... Run out of gearing. Let's just plow into these guys up here. Bonk! Guy's doing wheelies over here. Is he driving blasphemy? So I don't know how this drift event is actually going to go. It's probably going to go terribly. I don't like the all-wheel drive drift events. It just... I mean, it's not really a thing, is it? You know, typically you don't go to an FD championship and you find the guys are all running four-wheel drive. So, I feel like I should be able to... almost like choose the classes that I want to participate in. You know, pick rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and pick Beta A or S1 or S2. Because well, you suppose you're going to find out the four-wheel drive stuff. You've got some guys that are very good at it, and they absolutely monster it. I, on the other hand, really struggle with the four-wheel drive stuff. I mean, it's probably all about having the right car and the skill to do it. But the four-wheel drive stuff, I mean, that's most of my problems. The four-wheel drive stuff, it all just goes way too wide in all of the corners. I mean, like, if you don't initiate with a handbrake, you haven't got much of a hope and house chance. I mean, I'm in third gear. We'll go to fourth. We got it, like, we even have to manjate in the corners to make sure that we're still in drift. And then that happens. I mean, there's going to be a common theme with this next drift event. Is me going off track to the outside of a corner. There we go. Yeah, if you look down the side of that wheel, it's not connected. That just gets me every time. I think it's hilarious. There's no suspension there. There's no axles. There's no wheel bearings, tie rods, suspension. There's just nothing there. You can see the calipers and you can see the brake disc. And then it assumes that you wouldn't be able to see anything behind there, but then when you put the drift suspension on, because the angles are so far, you can see straight down in the gap and it's just nothing. And also the fact that my wheel is clipped through the body of the car. I just popping some poses there, flexing. Come on, is it taking so long? Yeah, guys, make sure you do like the stream, check out the Facebook group, check out my Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Check out the channel, got a couple of videos up on the channel already. New video coming out tomorrow, like I said. It's another Forza Horizon video, special challenge, involving a car that you probably would never pick to drive. And actually, getting pleasantly surprised by it. It wasn't amazing, but it was definitely better than I was expecting. Here we go, we got some really strange cars that I wasn't expecting. Most people running A class. There's one guy B class with an Audi Quattro. I assume stock. First lap's going to be terrible. Relying so heavily on the handbrake for this. That was a terrible corner. That was terrible. Yeah, it's just, there's so much relying on the handbrake. I just feel like there's not so much skill involved in this as much as knowing when to press a button. I mean, yeah, okay, you can say that that is skill, and that comes down to skill. Which, I mean, yeah, that is definitely a skill-based thing, but knowing when to press a button and hold it versus knowing the right time to accelerate, the right time to let off, handbrake, brake, what gears you're supposed to be in at what times. It's definitely less skill required for definitely less skill involved in the four-wheel drive. I mean, I feel like I should be challenged to be in second place, and not just that I am. I feel like I want to feel like I've earned second place, and not that I just got it because I'm pressing the handbrake a lot. Like that corner, that was just all handbrake. On the handbrake, off the handbrake. Back on the handbrake, off the handbrake. And I mean, the margin of this is all off handbrake. And then I'm on a handbrake, off it again. That was bad timing. I don't know whether or not we're going to finish this lap. We'll keep going anyway, just in case. The other car that I do know is quite good for A-class four-wheel drive is actually the I can't remember what it's called now. The little three-wheeler. Really tiny one. PLP50, that's the one. That car is just A-class because you've put so much power into it. It's so small, so light. Yeah, we're not going to get this lap finished at all. Because that's so small and so light, it's just slides everywhere the whole time. Second place, 345,000 points. I mean, I don't tend to get that many points when I'm doing like S1 rear wheel drive, and that's why I feel like this is like there's so much less skill just down to that front. I don't feel like I'm being challenged to get that many points. So next event. A bit one of those situations. I mean, I already said it, like, you go to an FT comp or you watch any of the FT streams or anything else, there's not a single guy there using four-wheel drive. You know, you do find rallycross drivers and everything else, they can drift, they're using four-wheel drive, but it's not really a thing. Like, if they did off-road four-wheel drive drift events, It would make perfect sense. Like, I'd be okay with trying that out. But you look down this list and you see some of the things that are in there as well. It just doesn't look right. Like, you got Fiat Bath 131. Focus out. Focus. Either way. And then you've got some muscle cars in there. An Audi Quattro. Doing really badly now. But it's, I don't know why there is no effectively rally drift events. It would be 10 times more realistic to do the four-wheel drive drift events on at least a loose surface. You know, A-class, like this class, A-class, four-wheel drive. The cars barely have the power to maintain the drifts. All they want to do is straighten up, but I mean that probably comes down to tuning. But it's still... I don't know, it just feels skillless. I mean, you've seen the amount of times that I've come off track, the amount of times that I've crashed. I'm not really paying attention in, like, as much as I would if I was try-harding it, and I'm second place. It was my best lap, and I just said to look at, it was probably one of my worst. Right, we'll go ahead and say that this is probably going to be my worst lap. If I'd have done that in one of the other classes, I would not recover this in the slightest. I wouldn't even be within 50,000 of anybody else, let alone my own scores. There you go. Even with that massive crash, still managed to beat my own score. I mean, it may well be the lobby that I'm in. It may well be the I'm not playing ranked. These guys are just not competitive. Which I get, you know, some of the scores on the board. I'd assume that there was some new people. Like this car could not maintain its power around there. I just thought those chickens would have learned their lesson and disappeared by now. So that's a third place. We didn't have to push for it that hard. You know, the guy that's up in first place, I mean, fair play, he's doing really well. And he's probably one of these people that have got the knack for it, but it just... I mean, there's so much middling ground where everyone sits, and then you got the top guys, and then you got the guys that are new. And I'm sure that there's probably people that get stuck in that bottom section and just can't learn how to do it and everything else. Like, I can understand that. I can't do some things either. But... you know, to be top of that middling section isn't too difficult. To get up to those guys that are at the very top of the game and everything else, they're super hard. They've put hours and hours and hours into it. But like you see, I'm on a level 88. I haven't put that many hours in this game. I've put quite a few hours into the game, but I haven't put that many in. And it's, you know, second and third place on the B2A class 4-wheel drive. There you go, so S1, S2, rear wheel drive. If you're seeing this one, we'll do this one as well. You'll see from this one that if I make a mistake, that's it. What do we want? We want to go manufacturer, we want to go to FD. Where is it? And we'll pick out this one. So, this is the car that I'm most comfortable driving. This is the one I've done the most drifting in. If I mess up with this car, I probably am not going to beat any of my laps that I've done previously. Like, to compete with the guys at the top, you need a perfect lap. You need to put your car in exactly the right place, exactly the right time, every time. And it's difficult. But with the B2A class 4-wheel drive, there's no challenge. It doesn't matter where you are on the track at what time, unless you're going for, you know, the 700,000 points. Also, can we just appreciate that motor plate and that intake manifold? It just looks beautiful. But unless you're going for 700,000 points, the B2A class 4-wheel drive, it just really doesn't matter. And the S1, S2 rear-wheel drive, even the B2A class rear-wheel drive, it is a challenge. I'm not sure that guy in that McLaren is going to do too well. I may be wrong. SAS parties, let's see where he gets to once he's finished this. There you go. You got two guys in the Corvette. You got me in the Nissan, and then we've got a Supra, a BMW M2, a Z94. So people know what they're picking. And you'll also see by my score on this track compared to the all-wheel drive stuff. And I'm by no means any of the top players. I am in that middling ground. Yeah, on the non-flying lap, I've completely screwed this one. On the non-flying lap, from the standing start, and I already got, it was that 40 k's above what I did in the last one. You know, the key is that you want to stay on track as much as you can. You don't want to come off the track for any reason. If you dip a wheel, you start losing points. Well, you stop gaining them anyway. Yeah, I'm really having to push myself as well if I want to get up anywhere near those guys up at the top. Yeah, if I'm going to get that 387k, I'm going to have to push, because I'm already trying. It's just, this is not through lack of trying. That guy at the top, he's, like I said, he's one of those guys that's just runs away with it. Absolutely ridiculous. It's pure skill. But there's more skill in this. You know, I'm having to try and drive this car. It is a challenge. And I get that you might want to be coming into this and the whole idea is, yeah, I just want to chill, have some fun, nice and easy. But does nobody want to challenge themselves? You know, I just got 120k coming out of that corner. In the four-wheel drive class, I was 80k. It's like you could say, yeah, the points are easier to come by in this than everything else. And it may be true. But I think that's where the challenge comes from. It's that you've got to do everything right to pick up every single point, because somebody else will. And you won't. And it just doesn't feel that way with the all-wheel drive classes. There you go. I just managed to break 400k. I couldn't even break 300k in the last one. But if I make one mistake, that's it. No, I'm 20 grand down from where I was on the last lap. And it's all about the speed that I came in, the angle that I held whilst I was in it. And then in the all-wheel drive car, it's just how hard you press the handbrake button. One thing I've noticed about this game though is it doesn't seem to like reverse entries too much. Yeah, I've dropped a wheel. There's no points. That's a huge loss on that lap. Yeah, you see, I'm not going to get that 40k. I'm 30,000 down from where I was before because I made like 2 mistakes. There you go, made a mistake. I mean, I haven't got the time to finish this lap either, but made a mistake. Huge loss in points. I think there needs to be more of that in the all-wheel drive class, at least to make it slightly more appealing. You know, if you don't think the same way, then drop me a message in the chat. I'd love to hear your opinions on it, but I just feel like there needs to be something else, you know. Yeah, there's the top. So the middling guys is me, the guy from 300,000, the guy the 400,000. You know, middling guys. It's not in all-wheel drive. It's not hard to be the top of that. In S1, S2, you make some mistakes and you're not going to be at the top of that. And then you got those guys at the top. No, we're going to discount those because those are outliers. They're just insane. These are the people that, you know, setting the leaderboards at 800,000 points on a single lap. Can't do it. I really can't do it. They spend days tuning their cars and everything else. I've just picked up a tune out the store. You know, I'm pretty sure this isn't one of my tunes. And I'm already, you know, 3rd place. And the four-wheel drive is very much the same way. We got going on. Live on Twitch. This is another thing, they need to fix this whole loading screen thing out, because we're just going to sit here and chat and wait for something to happen. So, I hope you've got yourselves a beverage. If you've got a beverage, let me know down in the chat what beverage you've got. Also, smash that like button for me. Absolutely annihilate it. I could do with a little bit of assistance and help grow my channel. So like I said, check out my other social medias. Check out the YouTube videos on the channel. There's no Forza videos up there yet. There will be a Forza video up there tomorrow. It should be coming out about 5 o'clock. So make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you're notified when that comes out. Share to your friends if you think you've enjoyed this. If you haven't enjoyed it, I'm not entirely sure why you're still here. But, you know, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching, because it means the world. We've got about 45 minutes left on the stream. And we've probably got about 35 minutes left in this loading screen. It's getting a little bit frustrating when it does this, really. Work, you gonna do something? Come on, Forza. I know you can do it. Keep pushing, Forza. Keep doing it. There you go. You've got it. Keep it moving. Quite a few people left because that loading screen took so long. Not surprised to go in the Supra and won it. Go for the next event. Hopefully some people would have joined for the next event. It's good Twitter. Just post on Twitter. They really know we're still live. What have we got? Awesome. Let's go. Well, that was a terrible place to start that drift. Not a bad first lap. See if we can go for the 500,000 on this lap. Some of these guys are going to be hitting 600,000 plus easy. Not expecting to beat them. I am hoping for about a third place finish maybe though. Be happy with a third. Well, that's a lot of points lost. I'm surprised that didn't spin me. That normally spins me out. That's a bad start. It's a really bad start. See, I'm 10,000 points down already. I'm not sure how likely we are for that. Third place that we wanted. We got this one probably being our last lap. Gonna push for it to see what we can get. Try not to get lost in the smoke here. Oh, there goes our chances there. It was sticking with the 5th place there, boys. Bit of a shame. Made a mistake. It cost us. That's just what happens. "20 seconds left. We might as well just keep going." There it is. 5th place. Better than last place. There's that chunk again, right in the middle. But, I mean, you've got... that bridge is gapped a little. That bridge has closed a little. But that gap has been bridged a little. You know what I'm trying to say. But you've got 392,000 to about 500,000. You've got those guys sat in the middle. And then you've got those guys that are, well, 650,000. Oh, you stay 3rd? Was that the last event? Is that the last event, or is there one more? How long do we reckon we're going to be fast traveling into destination this time? Hopefully, not as long as last time. Yeah. I really like driving this car. This car's just kind of... it's got that perfect balance between sliding instabilityness and still remaining like still feeling like I'm remaining in control of it. I think if they do a Forza Horizon 5, which I sincerely hope they do, and I hope it comes out soon, and when they do a Forza Horizon 5, I'm hoping for drifting events to be part of the championships and like part of the actual campaign, not just a bit of a sideshow. Like, oh, we'll give them an online feature and maybe some stories and stuff. It's just put it in the game, put it in like a proper thing. So you got dirt racing, you got rally racing, cross country, off road, grip racing, street racing, drift racing. You can even go as far as drift racing mixed with street racing. So it's drift racing on the street. You can get hit by cars. The drift zones are cool. And in Forza Horizon 3, I think it was, drift zones was all we had. In this, we've got the stories, we've got the drift zones, and we've got the online drift adventures. But I want it in the campaign as well. So, we can also not only do race the jet, but also score more drift points than Vaughan Gayton Jr. Or tandem with Chelsea done over, or lead train, or lay a solid lead run for Adam LZ. But that stuff would be sick. I don't know, that's basically branching into the territory of just making a Formula Drift game, which somebody should fully do. But also just make it more of a part of the story, because there's lots of people, for instance, like me, that bought this game, they like the game, they like the racing, they like everything else, but once the game's finished, they really just stick to the drifting. And, I think that should be more of a thing. We come back for the drifting and everything else. There's no new drift tracks. There's no new drift layouts. You can pretty much drift anything you want that's in this game. If it can be made rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, it can be drifted. It's just a whole new other avenue for them to explore. I mean, they're dipping their toes in to what they could do. I think this game also needs some cars that are a bit ridiculous. So, chuck in an F1 car. Yeah, I get that you want to keep that in Forza Motorsport. It's a Motorsport Series game. It's a smart Motorsport car and all these other things. But I can't go onto Forza Motorsport, jump an F1 car from the top of a cliff, or jump it off a danger sign. Whereas in this, you can. This is Moorhead, yep. Secret insider tip, the video coming out tomorrow involves the Moorhead circuit. So, anyway, if you're watching, don't forget to drop a message in the chat. I'm happy to talk to anyone. That guy at the top. Brave Moons. He's gonna run away with this one again. In an attempt to not hit the wall, I reverse entered into the wall. It's always a good start. This car certainly doesn't like fifth gear. And all of a sudden it doesn't want to drift anymore either. Well, this is a throwaway lap. We'll see if we can run the whole track in fourth gear then. Certainly doesn't like it. I don't think we're going to do much better than we've already done. But we're going to keep pushing because we may well actually do better. Definitely not going to do better like that. That was terrible. We're about 30k down already. Well, I'm not sure we're going to get the next lap in either. That's awful. We've done so badly on this one. I say we, it's me. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do it. It's the same as last time, with 30k down already. And now we're not even on a track. There it is then. 6th place. Not a terrible way to go, but it happens. You go to some people that are better than you, and you know, not always going to be at the top. 2nd place overall in the championship. That's probably down to a lot of people leaving. So, not bad. Happy with it. And I think that's where we're going to end off the stream, because I don't think we've got enough time for another drift series, especially with the 30-minute loading screens. So I am going to disappear. I think we'll leave it there. We'll finish with the wheel spin. Skyline HD. We'll finish off with that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the stream if you haven't already. Like the stream, check out my social medias, they're pinned in the top of the chat. Join, follow, whatever else. I'm going to work on sorting out a Discord server soon as well. Get yourself on there, check it all out. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.